You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. The best answer to anger is silence. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Begin each day by telling yourself, today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. Look back over the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future too. What we do now echoes in eternity. If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Confine yourself to the present. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. Humans have come into being for the sake of each other, so either teach them or learn to bear them. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. To refrain from imitation is the best revenge. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Be like the cliff against which the waves continually break, but it stands firm and tames the fury of the water around it. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Here is a rule to remember in future when anything tempts you to feel bitter. Not, this is misfortune, but to bear this worthily is good fortune. Because your own strength is unequal to the task, do not assume that it is beyond the powers of man, but if anything is within the powers and province of man, believe that it is within your own compass also. What doesn't transmit light creates its own darkness. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself in your way of thinking. Don't go on discussing what a good person should be. Just be one. Whatever happens to you has been waiting to happen since the beginning of time.